Hey guys, welcome back to Natural Beauty. If you're new here, my name is Clarissa, and today we're going to be doing a coffee soap. And as you see, I have all my ingredients laid out here right now, and it's really not hard to make, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So you first want to start with getting yourself a half a cup of coffee, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, and I have some pear soap here. You can use whatever soap you want, but I really like pear soap because it's a glycerin based soap and it brings moisture back to your skin. And I got this from the dollar store, so it's really not that expensive to get. If you don't have a soap mold, I got these little containers from the dollar store, and I'm going to show you guys how to use that. So let's get into it. So I have some water here simmering, and what I've done is made a double boiler, and you want to make sure your bowl is not touching the water in. So what you want to do is take your soap and cut it up into little squares and put it inside of this, and put it inside of your double boiler. Alright, so I'm going to add our cut up pieces of soap, and this is just going to help that melting process. As you can see, it's starting to melt down already. Alright guys, now that our soap is nice and melted down, I'm going to go in with that coconut oil. And that coconut oil is going to add added moisture to your skin as well. And now we're going to go in with our coffee. So now that we've added in our coffee and our coconut oil, finally I'm going to go in with the honey. And we're going to melt everything back down because we've just added those cool products into the hot soap. So you're going to have to let your soap melt back down again. But while it's melting down, you're actually infusing that soap with the coconut and the coffee and that honey. So after this cooks down and becomes soft again, I'll show you guys what comes next. Now as you can see guys, everything has melted back down, and now we have our coffee soap. As you know, coffee is packed in caffeine. Coffee helps stimulate blood flow, which results in smoother, firmer skin, and it also helps with exfoliating dead skin and skin tightening, and it also helps with cellulite. And this coffee soap not only can be used for thighs or your legs. You know, a lot of people cellulite spots may be their legs, but because of its tightening properties, you can also use this on your stomach or your arms or your breast, any place where you may need your skin to be tightened. This soap will actually help in all of those places. So now that we have this melted down like this, I'm going to go ahead and take this off of this double boiler and pour it into my containers. Alright guys, so here are my little containers I have here. So like I was saying, if you do have soap molds, you can go ahead and put it in your soap molds, but since I do not have soap molds, I'm just going to pour my solution into here. And you want to be careful with the bowl from your double boiler because it's going to be hot. So you want to make sure you're wearing your oven mitts when you're handling that bowl so you don't get burnt. Alright, so I'm going to pour about half in here, and I'm going to pour the other half into my other container. Got a little bit left, so I'm going to pour the remainder back into my other container. It can get kind of messy, but that's okay. So now we have our 2 soaps here. So I'm going to put these 2 in the freezer to cool off, and I'll be back to show you what these look like. So it's been about 30 minutes, and as you can see, our soap is nice and soft. So what you want to do is push up on the bottom. That's if you're using this container, and it should come out. And here's our nice coffee soap. Alright guys, since you have 2 of these, you can just take the top that that the containers came with, and you could just pop this one back into the freezer until you're ready for it. And for the one that you're using, you can just put the top on, keep it in your shower, and use it whenever you need it. Right there. So I'm gonna take you guys in the bathroom so you guys can see how this soap actually works. So as you can see, the grains are coming off, and those grains are going to help with exfoliating your skin. Like that. So yeah guys, that's our coffee soap. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.